so you better
get this penis started. Off.
Jesus.
Hold on, let me take that again. I'm having sex, so you better... No, I was going to go penis sucked off again.
You better suck this fucking penis.
That's better, yeah. So you better suck this fucking penis.
What song is that?
I'm sucking off. I'm sucking.
It's Pink.
Because you said let's get this party started.
Yes.
Stop. You should get like a pitch pipe before you do it.
Yeah.
Only it should look like a child's dick.
Yeah.
You should also just say it before every sentence so people think you have autism.
What, just a little hum?
I was thinking we'd go to Jersey Mike's for lunch.
Over and out.
Yeah.
Welcome to Cumtown, everyone. We're at the Cumtown West Studios.
Which we found out is right next to the studios of the dun 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 the Bill Maher Real Time with Bill Maher show. And guess
the
what,
Republicans?
Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Your boy Adam Friedland is going to be representing the Cum Boys.
Yeah, fuck! I'm so jealous.
I'm going to see Bill Maher tomorrow. I'm going to get so high, and I'm gonna literally lose my shit.
Yeah, weed. I've tried it. You know who hasn't? The Republicans. The Republicans. That's who hasn't.
I will report back on it, but I'm so excited. I'm going to go to the taping at 2 p.m. tomorrow.
Fuck, dude. I'm so mad. I leave tomorrow at 7 a.m. I'm missing the goddamn...
Wow, you leave at 7 a.m.?
Or I leave at... My flight's at 8:40, so I have to be there at like 7 or whatever.
Fuck, I'm tired.
This is the last episode of Cumtown.
Before we kill ourselves.
Before we all kill ourselves.
Yeah.
Nick's killing himself because of precipitous success that he's experienced in the last 6 months. I'm killing myself because... I just want to stop feeling this way.
That's my reason.
We do have an old friend and a guest that we've shouted him out a couple times on the pod, and he's a good pal of ours, and we're really glad we could get him. He lives out here in LA.
Long Dong Mike Foody.
That's true. That's my name, and I am endowed that way.
Yeah.
So,
Michael, are you nervous?
Yeah, I'm nervous.
Like more so than normal.
Yeah, definitely.
Michael's typically...
It's a lot of pressure being on this podcast.
Well, this is going to be a bad episode, so don't...
Okay, I can believe that.
Yeah, don't worry about, being funny or whatever.
Okay, that really takes the pressure off.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just have to fill, 58 more minutes, 57 more minutes?
Not even, dude. I'd be surprised if it's even past a minute yet.
Check.
Yeah. It's at 32 seconds.
No.
Fuck no way.
But we got the big boy Foodie out here. Thanks for coming. He lives in fucking Santa Monica, dude.
It's very nice.
What's that stand for, Santa Monica?
It is. It's named after Santa and Monica from Friends. Yeah.
She put up with a lot of.
That's a bit from our vacation day. Well,
I like to drive around and I do like a day laborer character.
Yeah.
And then he's like asking the names of play. But I think it's really funny to do like a guy that obviously speaks Spanish natively, but he has trouble pronouncing.
Yeah.
He's like, "Hey, do you know how to get to how you say Santica?
Santa Monica?
Santa how do you get to a Pasadena?
Is Pasadena even a Mexican or Spanish name?
I don't give a shit. Probably.
It
sounds that way.
Yeah, the joke is that they can't,
say Spanish stuff.
All right.
It's a good joke.
Yeah,
I like it.
Man.
Yeah, I like funny voices. So.
Yeah, me too.
That's
You were saying earlier, or I was saying earlier, you take any accent, and you, instead of turds, they say twerds. It works with any accent.
I think
like, where is the bathroom? I have to make a twerd. I have so many twerds in my eyes. Irie. How do you get to the bathroom? Because I have to it's a twerd. That I have to take. Is it twerd?
I have to take twerd. Oh, Bumbaglot, I got so many twerds in me ass.
It sounds very good with the Jamaican.
I've got twerds in me ass.
Twerds in me ass. Yeah, it really works across the board. I was laughing again today too. I had to look up again the history of Outback Steakhouse.
Outback. Edim.
Yeah, he was doing this.
Outback
Australian.
it stands for South Africa. South Africa Outback. It's a South African Outback.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's a South African team.
I think it's actually Australian.
Outback.
Well, you'd be wrong if you thought that. Well, what's funny about Outback Steakhouse is there's like I don't know, some investing article that has like the history of the company, and it's founded by like 3 guys in like Tampa or whatever in like 1987.
Crocodile Dundee's big.
Well, that's exactly what did it. None of them had ever been to Australia. They saw Crocodile Dundee.
That's incredible.
They were like, let's just make an Australian restaurant. And then they refused to go to Australia.
Beautiful.
I don't think they've ever been. The guys that founded the thing.
Yeah, what's food like in Australia?
It's it's awful.
Well, they deep fry a whole onion.
Yeah. It's like Vegemite and shit and boiled kangaroo tail.
You have a weird fucking.
Yeah, I have a
lump on your
big
head.
mole on the top of my head. Stav is running
Adam's
his
giving me
fingers
head
through
right
my
Oh, that's
hair.
probably cancer.
No, I've had it my whole life.
You've had cancer your whole life?
I've been to dermatologists and they said that insurance can't cover it because it's cosmetic. But when I go to the camps and they give me a prison-style haircut, everyone will know. But until
camps?
then, I have to keep, the...
Are you making a Trump concentration camp joke?
No, just, it doesn't have to be Trump that's doing the concentration camps, but,
So you're casting an even wider net with that.
yeah,
It could be like a phrenology. Like, people know you're an imbecile from the bumps
It'd
on
be
your
great.
skull.
It's going to be great when Adam shows up to the concentration camp, and on day 1, people are going to be like, oh my God, you must have been here for years. When they see his body.
People start killing themselves right away. I can't live like that.
Yeah.
So you're here for
I don't
being
want to turn
gay
into that.
or Jewish?
Yeah.
Are you here for the gay part or the Jewish part?
He's what we like to call a twofer around here. We get to count him twice.
Yeah, the high crime of ruining the podcast.
I'm actually...
It's going to be my camp.
I would probably have to go to the camps for my socialist activism and for being a proud member of the Democratic Socialists.
Well, when
of
I
America.
sell the DSA to the American Nazi Party in 2020, and I take a big fat check from the American Nazi Party so they can buy the DSA for me, the owner.
Oh, now you're owner?
Yeah,
You used to be
I own-
president. Yesterday you were the president.
I own 100% all the copyrights to the DSA.
You're owner
If you
operator.
say socialism, you owe me $20.
It's true. The Nazi Party was the National Socialists, right? But that they might have been a DSA type.
Yeah. Well, I'm a capitalist
Outfit.
socialist, so it's
Interesting.
It's a new thing. It's cozy.
Cozy.
You ever see that restaurant, Cozy?
Yeah.
That's capitalist socialism.
It's an ideology based off very shitty
Basically-
flatbreads.
Yeah,
Well, no, the
soups.
sandwiches are good, but they're
Yeah.
expensive. But then there's free refills on drinks. And
Oh,
that's capitalist.
That's the
socialism.
that's the socialist.
That's the
part.
what Cozy
socialist part.
stands
Yeah.
Nice.
My dad discovered that restaurant a couple years ago, and he was like obsessed with it.
Why?
So he's like, "Let's meet at the Cozy. Meet me at the Cozy. I'll meet you there."
That's how my mom is with Panera.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
always like, "It's my birthday. Do you want to go to Panera?"
Yeah.
Like,
my dad
what?
loves Panera too. It's like
What
fucking,
kind of weird shit is that?
it's like, pretend nice food for
Right.
idiots, I
Poor
guess.
people, yeah.
I like that they give you an apple. It's a
At Panera,
yeah, it's
Yeah.
a nice treat.
Yeah.
Keeps
I-
the doctor away.
I ain't never gotten the damn apple, my dude. I'm
Yeah,
always
you go
getting the
to
chips.
Bryce.
He throws it in their faces.
The bread section is what I go for.
You go bread.
I go piece of
Even
bread.
when you get a sandwich, you get a bread on top
yeah,
of
I
the
get
sandwich?
more bread, yeah.
Nah, B.
That's good bread, dude.
It's pretty good bread.
It's baked on premises.
My brothers used to work at Panera Bread, so you know your boy used to fuck around with them sour cheese loaves.
We had a whole day we hung out at that Panera Bread, didn't we? In
Oh yeah,
Canton?
me, you, and Dana.
We were there for like a whole day.
Why were we there?
I
for
can't
that
remember
long?
that, or why, but we were at that Panera for like...
Did you have a show in Baltimore? Maybe.
No, I don't remember. I think I was living in New York at the time, I think.
I don't think so.
I think I was.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know. Yeah, I remember we got Panera, and that's all I remember. Oh, I remember we made a joke about the Virgin Mary. Yeah, it was around Christmas, and it was the joke I made was the Immaculate Conception was the angel sucked off God and spit it in Mary's pussy.
Yeah.
Well,
And-
that is how it works.
Yeah, I guess it was more theology than a joke,
Mhm.
but that's literally all I remember about that day.
I don't remember. That's cool that you just remember things in the context of what jokes were said.
Yeah,
Yeah. Didn't we also go to that antique store that day?
I don't fucking remember. Did we go?
Fuck. What happened that day?
I don't know, man.
Were we
Our-
molested?
Our brains. Yeah, Dana raped us.
Yeah. God damn it, Dana.
Maybe we were molested. Foodie, were you ever molested?
I don't think so. Right? But like,
Could explain the nerves, maybe.
yeah, no, I thought sort of because I cried a lot for no reason. I was very nervous. That
the whole
maybe I got
repressed-
molested and just didn't remember.
The
it.
repressed
Yeah.
memory theory, which is like mostly bullshit,
Yeah.
has enabled people to all like steal molestation away from people
Who are
Steal
actually-
molestation valor.
Yeah.
yeah.
That was actually a topic on the last show.
Oh, okay, well,
Mullen
Yeah.
got molested. Some kid sucked his
No, I
dick.
didn't get
He
molested.
got molested, and
I
he's,
didn't get molested.
It was a molestation.
It's not a
It was light.
molestation.
It was light.
It was a light
No,
molestation.
it's like sometimes
It
kids
was
play
under the-
doctor. This was two kids playing molestation.
This was they were playing suck your dick against your will.
Yeah.
That was the original concept of Operation.
The game
That's-
operation.
yeah,
you had
yeah,
to
yeah.
suck the guy's dick without him buzzing.
Yeah.
that's what being a doctor was.
Yeah.
Like just sucking people's dick. Like that's why they use leeches.
Yeah.
Yeah, they literally did.
In
use
ancient
this-
Rome, yeah, the doctors were just guys that were gay.
It was
Good at
all
head.
about sucking. 100%.
How about these doctors in like the 40s and shit that when women came into them with anxiety or whatever, they just fingered them until they felt better? Like that shit
Yeah.
was fucking
Like
awesome.
1800s. That's how vibrators were invented.
It's crazy that's like. They're just
Wait,
like,
that's real?
Yeah.
that's
it's
100%
absolutely
real.
Vibrators were invented by a doctor that had like hand pain and he was like tired of masturbating women.
I mean, they must have gotten hard.
I'm
right?
surprised that wasn't a Nick episode, or at least not in as much of the Nick as I've seen.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't a Nick episode.
You seen them all?
I've seen them all.
Yeah, that show's great.
That show's really good.
Never seen it.
I don't know. We should ask Danny Hertz's, our host's father, who's a graduate of Howard University Medical Center in Washington, D.C.
Yes, we should ask him. That's a great idea. Let's involve people that aren't on mic and are just passively in the fucking room.
Yeah.
They can't contribute to the fucking conversation
You
at
fucking
all.
imbecile.
Do you have
He's
any
laying
more
on the
in
floor.
jokes that you want to fucking tell on the
I don't know. You
podcast?
guys were talking about going to a Panera one time.
Yeah, that was interesting for the people.
It's called
Panera
killing
memories.
time. How about this? I bet no one's ever done this joke before. Pantera bread. It's the first time you get cowboys from what's that?
Smell?
Hell.
Tuna?
It smells like bread. Something like that.
Cowboys from Smells Like Bread.
Yeah.
I would eat that sandwich.
Yeah.
What are other Pantera songs? Respect. R-E-S-P-E-C-T, their cover.
They covered that?
No, they had Respect. Are you sucking my dick?
Yeah.
Wait,
Remember that one?
no.
Are you talking to me is with the real lyric.
Are you talking to me? I never listened to Pantera. I was
Is
busy
that Man in
listening
the
to
Box,
good
or
stuff.
Is Man in the Box Pantera?
No, that's Alice in Chains.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Well,
listening to.
Fucked it up.
That's all right, dude. What are you gonna do?
I blew the whole podcast.
Didn't that guy die? Didn't Alice in Chains guy kill himself?
He died. He overdosed from heroin. Yeah, no, sorry, I wasn't listening to any of that. I was listening to Bach and like things like smart things.
The fuck
Yeah, I was Johann Sebastian.
You were listening to classical music as a child?
Yeah, my parents kept
about-
me
how
very
about
sheltered.
Stone ground wheat Temple
Pilots. That's good.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Nick's eyes were rolled in the back of his head for the last 40 seconds.
Yeah.
Coming up with that one. It was incredible to watch him work.
Yeah, he's like a computer. He
A
was
very
like
slow computer.
Yeah. A slow gay computer.
he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
buffering and
covered in cum. That a lot of
this
homeless
is
people
fun,
beat
dude.
off
I'm sure
on.
the listeners will enjoy this. Let's do more of these.
All right, it is.
Different types of heavy metal bread.
Fucking.
Heavy metal bread. What a great segment.
Up there with Panera Memories.
Yeah. How about this, guys? Meal Talica.
Oh, that's good.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Roman meal, Talica.
Yeah.
the
Juice this priest. It's just juice.
What the fuck's that?
Yeah, that's good.
What about Judas pressed?
Yeah, there you go.
Bread.
Pressed bread. Yeah.
Iron made this bread today. Made in
Pumper Nickelback.
Hey, that's a really good one.
Thanks.
Okay,
they're not really metal.
just
Shut the
seven or
fuck
eight
up.
more of these,
Jesus.
and then we'll move on.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So during the Holocaust, do you think that there are Holocaust deniers that just think that there were some gay Jews, so there's some double counting going on? The numbers are inflated.
So that got to 6 million. So
Yeah,
it had to have been at least 3 million.
Yeah, it's
Tops. Because they were all
it can't
gay.
be 3 million because you got your Jews, you got your gays, but what about your gay Jews? They're counting them twice.
Yeah, exactly. So 3 million Jews
doesn't
died
add
in the
up.
Holocaust.
Yeah,
Doesn't add up.
every Jewish man was gay.
Damn, dude, you cracked the fucking Da Vinci Code there.
The
The
Dick Vinci.
I just need to get my truth out there.
The Dick Vinci chode. Thank you.
I made a lady in a lift almost cry today.
Why?
So the driver. First of all,
how
I
about Black Sandwich instead of Black Sabbath?
oh, that's good.
Black sandwich. Tell your story while we keep thinking of these and not listen to you at all.
I don't really. It's not really
No,
that
tell
good
it,
of
tell
a
it.
story.
Tell it.
It's not. I mean, I could have told you guys before the pod, but Sav said save it for the
Oh,
pod.
sure. Blame it on me.
It's not that
Because you're
funny.
a bad storyteller.
All right, so I was in the lift today, and they talk to you here, not like in New York where they
Mhm.
leave you alone. And the guy said, "Why are you here?" And I said, "I'm here to do a podcast, to record a podcast with my friends." So the lady sitting next to me said,
Smelt Zeppelin.
That's all
Like,
right. How about the
It's
lead
not with
singer?
fish,
The
right?
lead singer of Stone Temple Pilots, Scott Sub Wayland.
"Yeah, like Subway."
Yeah, like Subway.
All right, that's
Subway
good. All right,
sandwich.
keep going, Adam.
Anyway, so this lady said, "Oh, podcast. What's it called?"
Hoagie Osborne is the lead singer. of-
okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, Kazi Osborne.
So anyway, so this lady said, "What's it called?" And I said, "I don't know. It's a comedy podcast." I didn't want to say Come Town
Mm-hmm.
because she was not the demo. She said, "Oh, well, the reason I ask is because I have a podcast. It's a politics podcast." So I said, "Oh, that's cool. I have a couple friends that have a politics podcast called the Chapo Trap House." And then she started
So you name dropped Chapo Trap House
In a lift.
In a lift.
in a lift.
to strangers. You
Yeah.
fucking loser. dude.
Nerd.
I didn't know. She asked what it was called. And I said Chapo Trap.
No, that's
House.
not how you told the story.
Well,
just
I
now.
wanted to make the story quicker. I didn't want to.
Why the fuck would you ever try to make anything quicker on this podcast?
Okay, so I'll beat by beat tell you.
What part of the last 15 minutes of bread?
We've been doing bread. Go ahead.
Do you got a good one?
No, just let him go.
All right. Yeah.
Anyway, so
Share Bada.
Yeah. Nice.
like share,
Share and Ciabatta.
but that's not even metal.
It's music. Relax.
Oh, you could have come up with a better one than that. I
With-
think.
with
That's fine. We'll come back to it. Keep
Yeah,
going.
yeah.
anyway, so
With Ciabatta, you think?
Yeah.
so she said to me that they are horrible people. So I said, well, I think they're pretty nice. They're, friends of mine. I don't think they're so horrible.
About Ciabatta Boy, like the movie About a Boy.
Now we're in movies.
Now
we're in movies.
So you're trying to have sex with this
So she
woman,
said-
it backfires.
So you pull your cock out and you're
first
like,
of all-
I know Will Menaker.
Yeah.
No, I was
Please
not.
suck my dick. I know Felix.
No. Anyway,
I
so
text Amber sometimes.
she said they're horrible people, and I said, well, I don't think they are. And she said they have coordinated harassments on people on the internet, and they target women and persons of color. So I said, I don't think that's true. I think, you could disagree with someone without it being about, their ethnic or sexual identity. And she proceeded to get really upset at me. And then at a certain point just started shouting, this conversation
Bon
is over.
anchovies?
Yeah, like Bon what?
Bon Jovi.
Bon Jovi.
Anchovies.
Yeah. That's not even a sandwich.
we left.
It's just food bands. So she was saying this conversation is...
Kazi Cosborn.
Yes.
Oh, like Kazi. That's...
But I already said Kazi Osborne. But I wanted to make
Kazi
it more.
Cosborn.
How about beetloaf? Like beets,
Like
the
the-
vegetable.
Yeah, or meatloaf.
Meatloaf just works. Yeah. Meatloaf sandwich.
That one's good.
Just
Yeah,
thanks, sandwich.
put sandwich at the end of meatloaf.
How about the beet tools? Like
The
the...
Grateful
that
Bread.
was-
Oh,
Grateful
the
Bread.
Grateful Bread.
That's good.
I don't get it.
Anyway, so she got quite upset at me, and the end of the story is that then I tried to apologize because she was upset. I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't want to hurt anyone's feelings, and I said, I'm a pretty nice person. I don't think I woke up today trying to make someone that I don't know upset. And she said, that's the problem. That's the problem. You're a good guy, aren't you? And I said, yeah. She's like, that's the problem. You can't even understand. And I was like, I really don't.
Understand what? That your life is being made worse by a podcast? You don't understand what it's like to be an irrational fucking retard like me who screams at strangers in Uber pools.
So anyway,
Jesus fucking Christ. I wish I had been in that car.
I know. Imagine if she first of all, if she knows Chapo,
Yeah.
she knows us.
Yeah, well, I would have
I
been like,
should've
well,
said
my
calm
podcast, The Daily Show,
I totally forget the name. So I forgot the name of her podcast. And then I was like, just as a matter of interest, what was the name of your podcast? And she's like, I'm not going to tell you.
Of course
That's
not.
a good move.
Which was probably not a good move because I wanted to look it up.
We
But
would
then
have we wouldn't have harassed
the
her.
end of the story is that the Lyft driver kept throwing his hands up like, wow, this lady's she's really crazy. And it got really quiet, and I had about 5-10 minutes left in the ride. And just the silence was very awkward. So I just started talking to the driver. And I said, Uber is a lot cheaper here in L.A. than it is in New York. And he said, well, we're not in Uber, we're in Lyft. And so I said to him, well, I deleted Uber because the CEO was sexist to women. And then I got out.
You're fucking still
then
trying to
I got
impress
out.
this woman.
No, because I wanted her to feel like I was feel bad, and I think I really got the last word in there, and I think I won the conversation, and that
What was her name?
Oh, fuck, I forget.
Because if she has a podcast,
I really want to know.
We can engage in targeted harassment.
I fucking targeted harassment if you open your goddamn mouth
That's right.
and bring it upon yourself by go through your Lyft history.
Can I know what her name was?
I don't think it has the people that.
No, it'll just have the driver, but not who you pulled with.
Well,
She
we'll
was,
kinda contact the driver and get him to.
The nice thing about this podcast is because it has Adam on it, he's like just the target for harassment.
Yeah, it's true. I get it from all sides, folks. The right and
First of all, anyone that like bitches about targeted harassment online is usually the person behind targeted harassment campaigns. It's the people that try to get people fired, and they're like,
Well,
everybody go after this person.
I brought that up, and I was like, I think I said that this person that does that is maybe a little unhinged. And she's like, you're saying that because she's a woman. I was like, no, I'm saying that because she tweets at people for 12 hours on end.
Oh, who did she bring up?
Sadie.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, so
Did she bring her?
She brought up Sadie, and I was like, well, I think that maybe she's a little unhinged. And she said, obviously you would say that about a woman. And I said, no, I think it's just weird that she tries to get
Yeah,
people
okay,
fired.
let's name any woman, and let's see if I call her unhinged. Let's see how many women that applies to.
Dame Judi Dench.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, she's unhinged.
Unhinged.
Barbara Walters.
My opinion of
Barbara
women
Wawa.
in general is that they're unhinged.
Yeah.
There's not one specific fucking person.
Apparently
Yeah.
she thought that was gendered for me to use the term unhinged. And then after I said
it's
that...
a door. It's a, it's a door to a bathroom that anyone can use.
An opening that anyone can slide on into.
You know. Just, yeah. So that was
So
my...
you guys fought?
You really can't talk shit on Hillary out here in LA like you could like you can in New
Yeah,
York.
everyone's a moron retard here.
Like especially
I
in-
go around the street, I'm just using gendered slurs left and right, and people are yelling at me and screaming at me and honking their horns.
in a very like you can't, like you were saying earlier, you can't say any movie is bad because like someone might have worked on it.
Yeah.
You know, it's very similar. People are very strategic about
Yeah, a lot of
their
people have
shit
fucked
talk.
the same children Hillary has over here.
Yeah, it's true.
It's sort of, who knows what kind of Pizzagate parties they're hanging out
Wow, fuck,
at.
I wonder who that woman was.
I really want to know
It was
now.
Red Kahina, dude.
Yeah,
No, it
Molly
wasn't.
Klein.
No, she wasn't coming from the left. I think she was coming from the
Center lib.
She's a lib.
She's a lib.
She's a
Oh, I
libtard.
fucking hate libs.
She's a fucking libtard.
Yeah, she's a total lib.
Michael, how do you feel about libs?
I'm not a lib, but I think tactically it's immaterial whether there's the left or the lib because
Right,
the
right.
median political ideology is so far to the right. Like the sort of infighting is just a game of competitive priorities.
See, that's some smart type shit, right?
Yeah,
there.
Foodie, you're smart
how
as
about
hell,
this?
dog.
I disagree, bitch.
You
gotta
little
say
fucking
that.
bitch ass motherfucker. Yo, let's take his shoes.
Take one of them.
Oh,
Make this
once
man
one's
walk
gone,
home in
then
circles.
I might as well not have the other.
Yeah,
I'm not just gonna hop around.
Michael, what you should do is when this episode drops, you should put a rose emoji in your name on Twitter. You'll get like more followers that way. I think.
Probably.
They
When are you
love-
going to put the damn rose?
I'm never doing it.
Yes, you will.
No, because it means that you're a virgin. If you get rose, means that you still have your
You've never fucked?
your innocence. I think.
I seriously thought the rose thing was like, that's right, I watched The Bachelor.
You thought it was
Like
just
all
a
these-
super popular
Yeah.
show.
All these people watch The Bachelor.
Communist.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah, I thought the frog one was Sesame Street, and hey, before you find your prince, you got to kiss a lot of frogs.
Hey, did you hear that there's some podcast called Shit Town?
Yeah.
The fuck, dude? They're stealing our whole vibe.
Yeah, the people from Serial stole
Serial.
They
our
found out.
podcast.
Ira Glass found out about our shit.
There's Crime Town and Shit Town.
Crime Town. That's not as bad as Shit Town. Shit Town stole our essence, dude.
That's a bad word and town.
Let's fuck them up.
That's
You
a
forget
cuss
that like
and
the
town.
first 13 episodes of this show prominently featured copyrighted infringed material. That like I don't fucking even if someone launched a podcast also called Come Town, I would not give a shit.
Dude, that's why.
That would
see,
rule,
that's the
actually.
difference between you and me, dude.
No.
I'm
Here's how
the
far off the
enforcer,
deep
dude.
end I am. I don't believe in intellectual property rights.
No,
Neither
Michael.
do I. Yeah.
Michael doesn't either.
What does that
okay.
mean?
I'm a copy leftist.
Yeah.
Is
What does that mean? You can just use whatever the fuck you want?
Yeah,
can't own
I can't,
ideas.
and I'm not even like coming from like a critical standpoint. It just doesn't make sense to me, the idea that someone can own a fucking expression. Like if you because I think freedom of expression is very important, and like I would support the idea, even though I think it's like wrong, for you to be able to go to a very crowded area and say all black people are subhuman or whatever,
Right.
use racial slurs. It's fine. That should all be protected speech.
Yeah.
So if that's okay, I don't understand why you couldn't go to the same space and just draw Mickey Mouse and say, will you give me $5 for this? You'll get thrown in jail for that. And it just doesn't, like, I don't understand why one's okay and it's not the other. And I'm using that, not to say that hate speech or whatever should be illegal, but that intellectual property rights really just don't make sense to me.
I agree.
Yeah, and I think we can just have norms. Like, if you're doing totally unoriginal work,
yeah,
people can say, "Oh, that's not good. I don't want to reward that."
But that doesn't get.
And then it's also bullshit, because even then that would be copyright infringement. The Mickey Mouse example, because you say, "Oh, well, you're taking money away from Disney," and it's like, not really.
It's not
like somebody's going to be like, "Oh, no, I don't need to consume anything Disney produces anymore because I have this drawing of Mickey Mouse that I can look at my home, and I only paid $5 for it to some insane man."
There's a bodega in East Williamsburg, which isn't there anymore, that used to have on it the sign for the bodega. It's had the Shrek donkey and Winnie the Pooh.
Hell yeah!
Dude,
Well,
like
a big part of Latino culture is copyright infringement.
Yeah,
Yeah, the Looney Tunes.
Yeah, Looney Tunes. They love Looney Tunes. I love you go to like Bushwick or any like Mexican neighborhood. Half the businesses are like Disney font.
Yeah.
There's a place on like the Lower East Side. No, sorry, it's in like Gramercy, and it's sorry, somebody's texting me something.
Who's texting you?
Why are you texting on this show?
Come on,
I'm
dude.
busy.
Put your
Hold
phone
on.
away, dude.
No.
Is it business? Oh, I'll finish the story. There's
So
a place on the Lower East Side
called the CBGBs, and that's where all the rockers used to go. You got the Ramones, the Stone Temple Pilots.
Yeah. You got fucking.
And if you thought that was good, now it's a John Varvatos.
Yeah, it is a John Varvatos. And there's a CBGBs in Newark Airport now.
Wow.
Remember
Truly, the
times-
pauper has become the prince.
I remember my first time at CBGB's. I saw a yellow card. It was fucking awesome, dude.
Wait, when it was still open?
Oh yeah, dude. I saw
You
a
went
yellow
up there?
card.
You saw... Oh, dude, speaking of
Yeah.
Yellow Card, you know what street Stav and I were on today in Santa Monica and Venice?
Ocean Avenue.
Ocean Avenue.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, it's Gramercy. There's a place. It's called.
Oh, yeah.
Their logo is just the Paramount logo, but it's called Danny's Two Cleaners.
I love that. In New York, so many businesses are just called the original business 2. And it's like, it's not a fucking sequel to a business. That's
Well,
not
it
how
is.
this shit
They already had
works.
one.
There are like 90 Ray's pizzas, right? There's like famous original Ray's. There's original Ray's.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just talking about the ones that are
There's
like...
not Ray's. There's a Ray's pizza by mine that's called Not Ray's Pizza.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
No, I just mean like there's shit like there's Olympic Diner 2. Shit like that. It's like, just name it Olympic Diner. Who gives a fuck?
I like in DC how everyone's fighting about who had the original jumbo slice.
Yeah.
Like the idea of having a pizza and just like, we're not going to cut it into as many slices. It's a bigger pizza and we're not cutting it as often. And this is the Tesla of pizza.
Yeah,
we're changing the pizza game up.
You know what?
You sold that idea.
Thank you for putting the idea of copyright infringement and intellectual property into terms I can understand. Because I was not following earlier when you guys were talking about like Mickey Mouse. But when you talked about Jumbo Slice, I'm right there with you, and I agree. I think you can't take intellectual property. now.
Right. You can't own ideas, brother.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah,
the idea
man.
of a caveman, he figures out fire, and then another caveman's like, "Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do that so that I don't freeze." Sorry, Mom, that's
my
mine.
thing.
That's mine.
So
it's basically the elevated version of what we've talked about before on the podcast of copying. Like,
Yeah.
hey, he's copying.
stop copying me.
Yeah, it's like now corporations
So-
are literally 8-year-old boys.
So then what happens if there's just no value in coming up with a good idea, like a good idea first?
Well, like, if you look at the history of like books and stuff, most of them were held in libraries. The idea that like you individually own your books, like it was a public or semi-public, consolidated collection
Right.
of documents. So it's sort of like giving a property right in order to have artists be compensated instead of just like, oh well, we'll have patrons of the art.
Right.
yeah, exactly. And look at this. All these years later, in 2016 and 2017, a little plucky podcast by the name of Cumtown would find a website called Patreon.com.
Yeah, we're the future of ideas capitalism here.
Yeah, it's
Oh, hell
true.
yeah.
Yeah,
Ideas social.
Professor Lawrence Lessig would be so proud. So, Nick,
Yeah.
How's it going?
No, I'm all right. Thinking like toast something, you know?
Yeah.
Toast what?
I was trying to come up with something with fucking rush, but that's too easy. Rushetta?
Bruschetta.
Crust.
No, dude, rushetta.
Rushetta?
That's good.
Yeah, all right.
Did you take the B off?
Yeah.
Foodie, did you ever do any weird shit as a child? It seems like you might have been a strange child.
Of course, I did weird stuff. I used to read Dungeons and Dragons books and just never
toast
play.
to toast with George Norrie?
I don't know what that is.
It was coast to coast.
Oh.
I don't get that.
The radio, it would be like a radio show. So it's kind of like music.
Toast to toast. What was it, just a general radio show?
Yeah, I think so. It was like a conspiracy thing.
It's not particularly well-known radio show that rhymes with toast.
Did you say you used to read the Dungeons and Dragons manual and just never play? You just knew the rules?
Yeah, just memorize rules to Dungeons and Dragons.
Hell yeah, dude. What about prank? Didn't you used to do prank calls? Isn't there a good ass story?
Oh yeah, I think that was on the podcast.
I stole that story on the
you
podcast
stole it?
once.
Well, just tell me. I forgot.
I did prank calls and normally I would be like, do you want to get magazine subscriptions? I'm selling magazines.
That's your prank. It's just telemarketing for free. He just didn't show it.
But like in a retarded voice.
Okay, yeah, nice. Okay. That's good. That's
but
comedy.
Then I couldn't think of anything. I called up this woman and I was like, I'm going to kill you. Just hung up.
That's fucking awesome.
It's so good, dude.
I'm going to kill you.
In grade school, I started this rumor that my friend Tommy, we were talking about how we all had like a friend that we bullied named Tommy.
Yeah, me
Did you
too.
have a Tommy, Nick?
No, I didn't have a Tommy. I'm sorry.
Nah, fucking bitch.
And we would call up the local radio station and request Teddy Bear by Elvis Presley to Tommy Skinner because we started the rumor that like he took his teddy bear and cut a hole where the pussy would be and put his mom's underwear in it and fucked it.
In elementary school?
This was middle school.
Okay, middle school. Okay.
And while waiting for like the school bus, like when it was snowy, we went into like the baseball field and stomped out "Tommy Loves Teddy" in the snow, like across the whole field.
Oh, wow.
Hell yeah, dude.
And I looked him up, and he's a sexual predator. Like he's on the list. I don't know what for. You can get on those lists for like public urination or something. So maybe,
Yeah,
it's just one of those.
You gotta leave an open mind.
Do you think you drove him to fucking children, or do you think he was getting molested while you were also bullying him? And then he became a sexual predator.
I think the most likely thing is, like, we made fun of him for a reason because he was a strange fellow.
Right.
And that strangeness manifested later in life.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like my bully. Maybe. I mean, I was very inconsiderate of this person.
Oh, bullying is the best. Yeah, I do think that our bullying had some effect on my Tommy.
On Tommy Giorgione.
Into becoming a street magician.
And a rabbi.
I'm like...
And a failed rabbi.
For, like, such a weird guy. Like, and a very dorky guy. I was surprisingly... bullying. Like,
did you not bully, or did you not get bullied?
I basically just picked up on the dynamics that I was like second weakest.
right. So you
like in prison, you just find someone worse than you and just beat the shit out
and
of them
rape him all the time.
Wait, what did you? You told me that when you were working that job after college as a paralegal, you got everyone to bully someone.
Oh yeah, there was this girl who always was like, "Oh, I'm out of work. Can you give me more work?" Like, making everyone look bad. And she was overweight, and we would have like an inter-office email chains, like just
She was overweight.
We would just refer to her as F and then the @ symbol.
That's funny.
F @ symbols.
Is there a way you can work that into like a bread thing?
Hold on.
Well, she had too many carbs.
There he is. Yeah, she worked plenty of bread into her thing. She ate bread through her pussy is what I'm getting at.
Oh,
yeah. Watch it, bitch. These are new shoes.
Shut up, man. Oh, boy.
Don't make me fuck you, dude. Next time you yawn, I'm putting my hard dick in your mouth.
I can't do it.
You can't suck my dick.
I can't stay awake here. Sorry.
It's all right, dude. We got some nice bully tales. Foodie, the surprising bully. Did she ever find out you called her fat?
I don't think so, but like we did it just on the office email.
Yeah,
and they were probably monitoring it. They probably just knew that we were monsters.
I love working at a dumbass office, dude.
It's amazing, like when everyone's like relatively young, like the sense of like the cliquishness.
Right, it's like school for sure.
Like I was just amazed that I got to be in the cool group.
The cool group, yeah.
I thought that was amazing. They're just like, hey, you seem cool.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's such a
The
rush.
standards are so much lower. I remember I worked at I was a paralegal for 1 year at a foreclosure law firm in Baltimore, and fuck, dude, that was one of the most depressing jobs I've ever had. I remember I think one of the partners killed himself because they were like embezzling money. But there was like no standard of fucking professionalism whatsoever. Everyone's getting sexually harassed like 24/7.
By who? The lawyers?
Yeah, like, but not even lawyers. Like, yeah, lawyers, and then like the bosses. And there's this one guy who this one fucking ugly ass white trash woman. He made her take pictures of her pussy.
Oh my god!
Like, shifts off, and this just ugly ass bitch like, okay, would just go to the parking lot and just take a picture of her pussy. And it was it was just like we all knew she was doing it, and everyone was just like okay with it.
I don't find like just a picture of the pussy.
No,
like,
that's the other thing that's so weird. It's not appealing. It's just,
like you need context. It's just like
It's a power thing.
yeah.
and then he would show everyone her like everyone had seen her
I think
pussy.
that's the thing. It's like
It was gross.
the
I didn't want to see her
violation.
pussy.
Yeah.
It was fucking disgusting. She was not. That place fucking sucked.
What
man.
was this? The foreclosure
the
place?
foreclosure law firm? Yeah, it was called Morris, Hardwick, and Schneider.
Didn't you get fired from there?
Oh, I got fired big time. I stopped
from the
working.
pussy showing place?
yeah.
that's pretty amazing.
Well, I stopped doing
You
work.
got fired for not looking at the pussy?
Yeah, it's like, I won't
You're
do
like,
it.
we can't
You're not
list
a team
that
player.
as the reason. Yeah.
There's something uppity about that fat bald boy.
I had longer hair back
There
then.
he
We-
is.
we have
the
a
no pussy
particular-
looker.
You're not fitting in with our corporate culture.
Yeah, it was,
We're gonna need to see that taint or.
I would flash taint. No, I just stopped working there. I felt bad because it was a foreclosure law firm. So I got hired in July and I worked for a month, and then like in August I started slowing down. By September I wasn't doing anything, and then I didn't get fired till March of that next year.
It's surprising how long
was
inertia will
awesome.
just carry you
Oh, yeah.
forward.
It was incredible.
My law firm was asbestos settlements. All day, like looking for, sorry.
Oh no, no.
Sorry, this is X-ray, not a CT scan.
Just looking for poor people to fuck up a comma on something so that they don't get their money from a fucking.
Sorry, this is past
Slumlord.
This is past the time bar for.
Oh, that's. I felt horrible working at a place like that.
Yeah.
Just stealing money from the poor.
I just made a spreadsheet that did my job, and
Yeah.
then took 4-hour lunches.
That's incredible.
I'm glad I work at a good law firm right now that fights for women to get money from their husbands. That's where I'm working.
Nah, dude.
What do you think is legal but shouldn't be legal?
What is legal but shouldn't be legal?
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Like copyright should be legal,
Yeah.
but what's the other end? Like what's something that you could do?
Not fucking me. Every woman I want to fuck not fucking
Denying
me
you
should be
sex?
illegal. Yeah, women owe me sex.
You're entitled to sex, Savos.
Yeah, thank you.
It's about time someone.
I think societal beauty standards should be illegal. Everything should be much more body positive. I think
we're saying things that should be legal or should be illegal.
Should be illegal.
Trans fats.
Trans fats.
Trans fats should be illegal.
I don't
Is
know.
what you said?
No, they're delicious. I don't know, dude. I don't give a fuck about society.
Like maybe getting a midget and having plastic surgery on the midget so that it looks like a child. Like a specific child.
That's illegal.
Is that?
And then taking a video of you having sex with someone's son. It looks just like their son and mailing it to him.
That's awesome.
That is so tight, dude.
That might be the perfect crime.
It's totally illegal. It's totally legal. You can't get me, coppers.
That's legal.
I'll do it again.
Michael, you in another life
That's
really could have been
beautiful,
a
dude.
criminal mastermind.
Yeah.
You have the perfect brain for it. You really
That's
have
so
outside
beautiful.
the box thinking.
Oh man, I can't wait to do that with Adam's children.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna find midgets
Remember
that
that-
look like your children.
The
They
story
look
about
half-
the guy that
half
got arrested
Japanese.
for bringing Simpsons porn into Canada.
Yeah.
I love that story. Like, because I can't imagine needing to bring Simpsons porn
For a trip.
yeah, for a trip.
Man's on vacation.
I need specifically my Simpsons pornography.
My suitcase is half full of Marge
I don't-
sucking off Lenny.
I don't
dude.
bring enough socks when I go somewhere.
Yeah.
And you're gonna. I always
the
fuck
free
up and bring the
sites.
wrong size toothpaste. And
It's
you're gonna
weird.
bring the wrong. You have specifically. You have your Simpsons porn.
I'm surprised it's illegal. It's no one's hurt.
Is it
I guess the copyright.
No, it's illegal in Canada
Oh, okay.
because
Some obscenity thing.
it because it depicts the way it works on the U.S. I guess Lisa Simpson is far enough away from being an actual child that it's not illegal,
Okay.
but in Canada it would be.
Oh, Simpsons child porn.
is the
I
problem.
see.
I guess, yeah. I said The Simpsons. That means all of them. The whole
Oh, I
family.
just thought it was Marge with like big ass.
Yeah,
I love those,
that's
dude.
depraved. I thought it was wholesome.
Yeah, that's
Simpsons,
horrible.
but-
Marge with big ass fucking
It
knockers.
was
sucking
Krusty
off
the
Barney.
Clown, and each point from his hair is going into a different one of the Simpsons females' pussies.
I think it's funny that on the free sites, you can get anything, but they have the ads for like the cartoon porn.
Oh, yeah.
That'll cost you.
Yeah.
You get this good free porn.
Yeah, everything, and then it's like, but if you want to see Brian Griffin have sex with Lois, finally fuck Lois, that'll be $18.99 a month. You're gonna want to do this.
Well, I think that's really where the last of the money is in porn, is in really specific fetish. Because like if you're really into like one specific thing, I'm sure you can get it, but you actually, because there's scarcity, right? You can
Yeah, you run
control
out.
scarcity. Yeah. Yeah. So I knew these girls in Oakland who were like all living in a punk house and were all doing hair fetish porn because they all had really big bushes.
Okay.
And they were like making a ton of money, and their primary demo was dads in the Midwest. Because
Interesting.
A, dads in the Midwest don't know how to get free porn, and B,
Right.
that's a very specific fetish.
They like that fucking hair putter.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
I like a woman all natural.
I want to fucking. I've talked about it before, but I'll be a cam boy. If anybody's interested, let me know. Sell me your prices. I want to be a cam boy.
Well, I did get Nick and Stav luchador masks in Mexico.
Yeah, that was always my backup plan in life, is the cam boy with a luchador mask on.
Well, now that I've seen your penis, that would be something.
Oh yeah, what'd you think?
I don't understand how your foreskin does that.
I know, it's
You
weird.
really
right?
weren't lying.
I'm not lying. My foreskin completely envelops
You
my
look-
dick.
So you have phimosis? Is that what it's
Yeah,
called?
yeah. Phimosis.
Bro, you should legit just get a
I
circumcision.
can't get circed, dude.
Why? You
I'd be
can't
a
at
traitor
all?
to my people.
Dude, you should get a
I
circumcision.
can't get circed
You should
up.
get
I
an
don't know.
acrobat or a clown at the Cirque du Soleil.
Wait, so but your orgasms, don't they say that orgasms with a circumcision are more powerful because there's nerve endings that are
No. It's better to be uncircumcised.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, orgasms without a circumcision are more powerful
Yeah.
because they're more nerve endings.
Yeah, but I don't think that counts for me because my dick is wrapped up in skin.
So do you like come inside your skin?
No, it pops. The top of my head pops out a little bit. The top of my dickhead will pop out just enough.
Pissing has to be such an adventure for you.
No. Pissing's fine. There's just a nice even
Is
stream.
keeping it clean a challenge?
Shockingly, no. I don't know.
Smegma?
Not a lot of smeg. I'll take a, sometimes if I really want to be meticulous, I'll get in there, but usually I just sit in a warm Epsom salt bath for 45 minutes a day, and that'll do it, dude. Just suck my dick.
What's Epsom salt versus regular salt?
It's a different chemical that's a salt.
So it's not sodium, what's this?
Chloride?
I think it's
Sodium
potassium chloride.
Potassium chloride.
But don't quote me on that, Come Down fans.
Is that what when people say you smoke salts, bath salts?
No,
is that
it's
what
a different shit.
You're not smoking Epsom salts?
Nah.
Like from your
Because
mom?
how crazy it would be if like somebody was just like, holy shit, you can get fucked up off this stuff. And no one knew. And no one knew for years.
This whole time.
I had a friend in high school who used to eat morning glory seeds. He would shoplift the packets of morning glory seeds.
You can get those offline.
You can just get them at the grocery store.
Oh, you can?
They sell them, or like a gardening center.
Oh, wow.
And then he would eat them, and he's like, yeah, they got like pesticides on them though. So you like throw up, and then you trip.
What the fuck is morning glory?
You trip. It's
it makes you like
Is this good salvia, dude?
That guy used to take Dramamine also. He would take too much Dramamine, and he's like, yeah, dude, you got to take it like with an Adderall so you don't pass out, and then you start seeing dead people, and I'm like, that doesn't sound like a good time at all.
People in the 70s used to try smoking like the inside of banana peels.
Oh yeah,
and,
that was
nutmeg and stuff. There are all these like fads to like do drugs without doing drugs.
Would nutmeg fuck you up?
I think it's very poisonous in quantity. I think it's not
really?
good for you. Yeah.
What? This shit's delicious though, dude.
Yeah, if you
Throw
like...
shit in a little oatmeal?
You smoke some Christmas, little eggnog. You get high off
That's
that.
how you get that Christmas cheer. Get your holiday cheer in a bottle.
I just put eggnog directly into my veins, dude.
I can
fucking
tell from
tie
looking
up.
at you.
Yeah.
What? What do you mean?
What the fuck is eggnog? That shit's gross.
That shit does
It's
suck.
never had it.
Is it egg yolk?
Egg
Yeah,
yolks
it's just
and
egg
whiskey.
yolks and
I
like
think
spices.
Egg yolk, whiskey, and fucking
That's absolutely disgusting.
cardamom. We've been watching the Great British Baking Show. Have you seen that shit?
I've watched it before, but I'm not into it. Like
Fucking
lots
rules.
of people are into it. It seems like a positive, nice show. But
Fucking rules.
I
dude.
don't
Yeah,
understand how
Sava
it's
really
different than
into
any
it.
other fucking cooking show.
Yeah, because it's not. They don't do the gimmicks. They
Yeah,
don't do
it's
the reality
all
show
talent.
The
gimmick.
gimmick is that it's British.
No,
Nah,
well,
it's not a gimmick.
Listen,
It's a gimmick.
It's all about
It's a gimmick country. Listen, Edith, England is a gimmick country.
Fucking
whole-
Brexit, dude. Right?
Oh yeah.
Didn't that shit
You guys
happen?
want to rap about Brexit real quick?
Yeah, let's get back there.
Let's get into some real
I can't-
expertise on continental politics.
Shit,
Fucking
man.
Jeremy
Starring
Irons.
some guy who just read an article.
They said they were
Fucking
gonna.
thing.
They said they were gonna do it, and looks like they did it.
You know what I think is interesting?
boy, he
is,
about to do
is
it.
everybody's talking about Brexit, and have you ever thought about how Brexit kind of sounds like British exit?
What?
I thought it just sounded like breakfast. Like
It does.
Yeah,
It sounds like crumpet to me. It sounds like something they would do at high or low tea. They have different. They have
high tea.
We already did this joke on the show.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, you fucking imbecile. I saw your eyes get wide, and I knew you were gonna fucking do a joke we had already done.
You know, it's so. You know, we talk about bullying a lot, and bullying is so funny. I really think it's funny when it's just the guy is not in on it, and ow, and the guy,
I just slapped at him.
you didn't slap me. The guy is not.
Yes, I
in
did.
it-
Didn't I
in
slap
on it.
him?
yeah, Adam did get slapped.
When the guy's in on it and he becomes a Pilkington-esque character
A who?
for
A who?
Pilkington.
Who the fuck is
Carl-
Carl
Pilkington.
Pilkington, the
Oh.
idiot from the Ricky.
He's like the you
Gervais.
of the Ricky Gervais show.
The Adam?
No, you, the Stavros.
He's sexy and has a big ass dick.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
What makes something a bitch
Sounds
slap?
cool. That guy sounds
as
cool.
opposed to just a normal slap.
Yeah.
Backhand, I think,
Yeah.
is a bitch slap.
Backhand is bitch slap.
I think if like the person you slap is a bitch,
Oh,
that's
so
what
I just-
makes it like
bitch
it's the
slapped Adam?
object of the slap.
I remember when I was a kid, my parents are obviously foreign, but the first time my mom heard slap upside the head, she thought it was the funniest thing. She thought the term upside was like the funniest thing she'd ever heard. She'd like keep calling back to it. I didn't get it at all. She's just like laughing hysterically.
Did she slap you upside the head?
She heard it on the Chris Rock show on HBO. She was like,
Oh, so she was laughing at a joke.
no, she was laughing at the word upside, and she was like last night your father and I were watching the Chris Rock show, and he said slap upside the head, and she like could not get it up.
What should it be instead? Like
upside? Just slap the. No, I mean it makes sense to me. I'm goddamn.
What the fuck is
red-blooded
upside?
American. Upside.
I mean, I know the expression, but it just means I'm gonna knock
up
you.
the side of your head.
Up the side of your head.
I don't think the direction actually matters. I think it's just
Yeah.
slap the side of the head doesn't flow as well.
Yeah, upside the head. Yeah, it sounds way
I'll
better.
slap you upside your
I
head.
wish I was dead.
You will be soon, dude.
I know.
What do you think? 3 months?
No, much longer.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Foodie, what do you think he really? Where do you think he really is going to die?
If I had to guess, like probably mid-60s.
Okay.
Like,
Nick?
yeah, on the early side, but like nothing ridiculous.
What about me?
From what? What do you think?
Being gay.
Suicide. I think
No.
suicide, but it's like
He'll never care enough to kill himself.
He'll do it a Hunter. He'll do it a Hunter S. Thompson way.
Oh wow, that's high regard.
Yeah, yeah. No, you will. You'll have breakfast one day.
A lot of
and
people
you'll
just
be like,
aspire to have the same suicide.
I was going to say hepatitis, but
Hepatitis sounds so much more right.
no.
Like the untreated herpes he
I
claims
think
he
Nick's
doesn't have.
just gonna eat breakfast one day and then just say, "Oh, I'm gonna do it," and then do it. And
Is
then
that what
we're gonna
Hunter
be
S.
like,
Thompson did?
I think, yeah. I think he was just like, "That's it."
You think? How did he kill himself?
You know, it's in my opinion. You just decided one
Yeah,
day.
that's what you call a Brexit. You have breakfast and then you exit.
Yeah, that's the real
Very
Brexit.
nice.
Yeah.
Did we ever do one with sourdough? Did we ever do a...
No, I was thinking about that the whole show. That's why I stopped talking for about 35 minutes. I was like, there's got to be a good sourdough one.
Let's think.
when Stavros sits on a chair, that's a Brexit because he sits and the chair breaks.
Hey, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah,
It's a
that's
break
good.
sit.
Oh, breaks it.
Break
Okay,
break
okay.
fast is when Stav sits down to eat break fast.
Really
and
fast?
Chair
Eat
breaks.
a sandwich really fast?
Yeah.
Fuck, what could be sourdough?
Dough.
Shower dough.
No.
That's not a movie.
What rhymes
or-
with dough?
Oh.
Let's think of
well,
band
that's
names.
you know what. Well, that's a good place to end the episode. I mean, it is. We've done enough time here.
Wonderful.
Yeah, you guys. It's been great, Michael, for having. me.
Michael, thanks for coming.
so
Foodie.
much for doing.
Foodie, honestly, though, that midget making a midget into child shit, that's some of the funniest
That's
shit
one
I've
of
heard
the
in my life.
that's
dude.
one of the
Great.
funniest jokes
Sorry,
we've
yeah.
had on this podcast.
That was really good.
Sorry,
Since
I got
the inception.
real quiet, but
Yeah.
you know that's life, I guess. So, you thanks, man.
back.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.